there's water right there. I know.
Gary, shut the fuck up! We're gonna do it anyway. It's Drewski McGillicuddy's Oh My God, you guys! The Act. Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and I know I just made a video saying what my next things were going to be, but then something very unexpected happened, and I'm going to start way back when. I was watching Spooky Astronauts. It's a great channel. If you haven't seen it or subscribed to it already, go check out Emma. She's from Australia, she's adorable, and she has the cutest accent. But that's beside the point. A couple months ago, she reviewed The Act on Hulu. And I was going to watch it. I was going to say, yeah, it looks interesting. So a couple months go by, we get busy, we don't watch it. Our free membership expires. And then Sarah was like, I'm gonna get Hulu because I want to watch that show, The Act. And she kept bugging me to watch this show, The Act. I was like, I don't want to watch it. See, ever since Trailer Park Boys, I've been afraid to get stuck in a show hole. And that's what happened with The Act, okay? And that's why I'm recommending it to you right now, because this is one of the most insane true stories. You can't write this shit. Like, you literally cannot write this shit. And they didn't. This really happened, okay? Because there's a fucking documentary called Mommy Dead and Dearest that you should check out right after you watch this. Or you can watch this first, but I think you should watch this first. That way when you watch this, you could be like, holy shit! That's some of the best acting performances I've ever seen in my life! So if you don't know, The Act is about Gypsy Rose and her mother Dee Dee. And there's this condition called Munchausen by proxy. Now, as hilarious as it sounds, it's a very serious thing. And apparently it happens. Where, a caregiver, what did they call it? She was...
Where they either induce...
Yeah, they induce sickness deliberately so they can be praised for taking care of somebody or just doing, your motherly duties. So this lady, Dee Dee, had a daughter in 1991 and basically made up all these ailments about her, like said she had leukemia, said she had muscular dystrophy, was hearing impaired, she was retarded, like all this stuff, and none of it was true. And this girl Gypsy, all she knew for the most part was that she could walk, but her mom wouldn't let her. Okay, and this went on for years and years and years. Okay, basically she was a prisoner in her own home. And now she's in prison because eventually she branches out and got a laptop and started talking to this guy online, and then had him kill her mother. Now the guy, what the hell was his goddamn name? All I can remember is Victor, his evil side.
Nicholas.
Okay, so this guy who he's a bit messed up. He's a bit kooky, kind of goofy. But Nicholas Godejohn. See, this is ended up being terrible, just like all my other reviews. But I want this to be serious because Patricia Arquette completely vanishes into this role. Like, the only reason I could tell it was her was because of her, she's got that very unique set of chompers. But, my God. And then the performance, here, secretary, look up the actress's name that played Gypsy Rose, because holy shit, okay? She even mimics her voice, like, dead on. Joey King. Look out for this chick, okay? And Patricia Arquette's making a comeback. Not that she ever really went anywhere. She's always been, like, good in everything she does. But this, oh my God. like, oh my God. And just the things that happen in this show, like just watching this shit unfold. Now, pretty much, I'd say 90% of what's portrayed in the show is dead on balls accurate. There is one small detail about the show that I won't get into, that you find out in the documentary is not necessarily the case. But, I mean, this lady had everybody fooled. Doctors. Like, she convinced doctors that all this stuff was wrong with her daughter, and she was the healthiest person in the room at any given time. And, you know, here she is confined to a wheelchair. And just... I just felt compelled to talk about this. Like, I cannot stress enough how badly, even if you don't have Hulu, go get the free trial. And what, like, I stayed up till 3:30 in the morning, even though I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, watching this last night. This is why I didn't want to watch this, because I knew this was going to happen. I was going to end up staying up way too late and become obsessed with, like, I'm basically obsessed with, I want to watch anything that has anything to do with the Gypsy Rose and Dee Dee, whatever the hell their last name.
Blanchard.
What? Blanchard. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, everybody. I was just sitting here. I just finished the documentary, and I'm compelled to, like, yell at you until you do what I tell you, okay? Because I'm not asking you to watch this. I'm fucking telling you. Go get fucking Hulu, and in an Amazon Prime, obviously, if you're going to have to watch Mommy, Dead, and Dearest, because this is some of the most fucked up shit that's ever happened in American history. And then for them to make a mini-series that just, whoever directed this shit, like, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Like, I couldn't, like, when the episodes were over, I couldn't fucking press play fast enough. You know what I mean? Like, did I mention the fucking performances? Like, holy shit. Even the kid that plays Nick, like, he looks like this low-rent version of Jimmy Fallon got together with, who was it?
Oh, shoot.
Jimmy Fallon. Gary Sinise and Jimmy Fallon got together, had a, you know, mentally disabled baby. And that's this kid. And he, like, has the tics and mannerisms down. Like, I know I talked about Patricia Arquette, but the kid that played Nick, holy shit. And you even got Juliette Lewis in this movie playing Nick's mom. And damn, if she doesn't play a white trash hillbilly to the T, I don't know. No, but seriously, because that's what's fucked up about this whole situation. And I don't really want to get into it. Like, this is something you need to discover on your own. But I will say I did think it was hilarious once all this... Actually, it's not funny at all. None of this is fucking hilarious. I don't even know why I said that. But I think it's interesting that there is, like, this thing that involves online dating. And I think it's happened to all of us once or twice where you're, like, really into this person when you're talking to them online, but then when you meet them in real life, you're like, is my watch broken? I think it's past my bedtime. But anyway, have you seen The Act or Mommy, Dead, and Dearest? Let me know in the fucking comment section down below. I'm not going to grade them because these are ungradable. These are like top-notch quality. You ain't going to get better than this. Just do what I fucking tell you and go watch The Act. And then watch Mommy, Dead, and Dearest, and you can thank me in future videos and be like, oh, Drewski, you were so right, even though everybody that's fucking seen this probably says, hey, you need to go watch The Act. Because I went to work today and was like, hey, you need to go watch The Act. And did I mention, what?
So did I.
Did I mention, you need to go watch The Act? Like I said, let me know. I want to know what the fuck, if you've seen it, because this shit, it might be the most interesting story I've ever heard in my fucking life, okay? Pardon all the F words. Hopefully I don't get demonetized because but I'm excited. Like, it's not so often that, like, this was better than any movie I've seen all year, even though the documentary came out in 2017. I'm not sure when The Act came out, but
This year.
It did come out this year. It's the best thing I've seen all year. But I haven't seen The Lighthouse yet, so I can't really say that for sure. But I'm pretty sure that this is better than The Lighthouse. Anyway, that's all beside the point. If you've liked this, if I've entertained you in the slightest, please click the like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and there's a bell. Also, you can follow me on the social medias if you feel like it. And like, I don't know. I don't know. Go watch The Act, okay? Seriously. I can't stress it enough. If you're not watching The Act, you're wasting your goddamn time.